What's up, everybody? It is your boy, Theo Williams. We're back at it for another fun episode of Things to Do with Theo, of course, brought to you by my good friends over at Mountain Dew. Today, I have a very special guest. She is one of the funniest people that's out there today. She is one of Forbes 30 under 30. She has a Netflix special out, Look at You. Go check it out. Came out this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Tomlinson, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me. I so appreciate it.
No, I'm glad that you're here. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're back at it again.
I wasn't going to bring it up. I would have never thrown you under the bus that way. I was prepared to pretend like everything went perfectly. But since you mentioned it, yes, we did.
Yes, listen, I throw myself under the bus all the time. It makes things more entertaining. What can I say? Listen, you know all about that. Your stand-up is all about your life and your trials and tribulations with dating, relationships, mental health issues, and all types of stuff like that. And that's what people are going to see when they come to see you at the Saenger Theater in Mobile coming up October 15th.
That's true. It's just an hour of me throwing myself under the bus for laughs. That's all it is. And that's what we're discussing in therapy every week.
Listen, I totally get it. I totally understand. I do have one question for you, and it's a very poignant question. It has two parts.
Wow.
Question number one. Do you like sunrises or sunsets?
You know what's so funny? I did that joke in my first special. For people listening who don't know, I had a joke in my first special about a guy in a dating app opening with, do you like sunrises or sunsets? And I was like, oh, is this the line you use on everybody? And it totally was. And I get so many DMs that are, do you like sunrises? So many comments, do you like sunrises or sunsets? And I'm like, ha, like, we get it. Like, guys really think it's so funny to me that guys think like they can use it as an opening line, even as a callback. It's very, very funny. I like it when in interviews people do it, because it's like, hey, look, I actually watched the thing. But like, just strangers from like, wherever, like we're in Salt Lake City and some guy's like, this'll do it. Like, it's so funny.
I'm not even gonna lie. The reason why I asked it wasn't even for interview purposes. It's as someone who has been on Tinder before and has struggled mightily on it. I just want to know if that actually works, or you just said it in your show just to say it.
No, that wasn't. It's not my line. I can't take credit for it. I don't even remember the guy's name, but someone really did that to me, and to me, it was so transparently like fake. Like, it's such a clear copy and paste, because people have opening lines that they use that are good. And like my boyfriend now, I met him on a dating app, and I remember it wasn't his first line, but he asked like, what do you like to do like with your free time on weekdays? And I was like, oh, is this your your hot spin on what do you do on the weekend? And he's like, well, the way I look at it is like, everybody kind of does the same stuff on the weekends, and what you really prioritize doing during the week with the free time you have is like what you're really passionate about, what you really like. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Mine was always like, what's your favorite meal? I'm fat, so that matters to me. I know.
Favorite meal is good. I think favorite meal is really good. That's a great question.
What is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal, probably I like fish tacos. That's probably my favorite meal. What about you?
Never can go wrong with tacos. Me personally, I'm from Jersey originally, so pizza is my get down. You put me a pizza, good pizza, by the way. You give me good pizza, man. Nothing else matters. You end it all after that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm lactose intolerant, and it's such a bummer when you finally accept that about yourself. But every time I'm in New York, I have like one night that I'm like, okay, we're just gonna take a Lactaid and go to bed after this, but we're doing it. Because good pizza is like, there really is nothing like it. Like, if you go long enough eating vegan cheese, you're like, this is fine, this is the same. And then you have real cheese and you're like, it's not. It's nothing like this.
Yeah, listen, I tried vegan cheese once. I have a friend, she's vegan. I tried to make vegan macaroni and cheese for her. And like you said, I was like, oh, no, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Then I had macaroni and cheese like 2 days later. I was like, I'm lying to myself right now.
Vegan cheese is like dating, and like real cheese is like meeting your soulmate, where you're like, this is it. This is how it's supposed to feel.
I'd love to get off birth control because I'd love to meet me, you know? I've heard that when you get off birth control, you're just like, has anyone in here gotten off of birth control? You have right here? Oh, a lot of us. Okay. All right. How did that go for you?
I broke up with my boyfriend.
You broke up with your boyfriend of 6 years. These are the stories I'm talking about.
So real quick, tell the people, I don't want to run out of time. Tell the people at home what more they can expect in your own words. I already kind of spelled it out, but I want to hear you tell the people.
About the show?
Yes, ma'am.
I got a lot of dating jokes. The hour that I'm doing right now is a lot about friends of mine, like getting married and having kids, and me having this weird job and dating and trying to figure that out. And I mean, a lot of my stand-up is just where I'm at in my own life. And I think the audience that I have are people in that same space of like their 20s and 30s, where you're just trying to figure out what you want and what you can accomplish and what you can have. So that's sort of why it's called the Have It All Tour. It's like, can you actually, and how do we do that? Because I'm figuring out if I can, and I'm not sure I can.
Listen, I got lucky. So, I mean, I know you're going to get there because you're more talented than I am. So just hold on. You'll be there in a minute.
Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Taylor Tomlinson. She's going to be at the Saenger Theater in Mobile, Alabama. And that's going to be October 15th. Make sure you come out to see her. She is funny. I've seen her Netflix special. I love comedy. If you love comedy, come out and check her out, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, I appreciate it. So you have a great one. All right.
Thank you. Thanks for rescheduling. I appreciate it.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Taylor Tomlinson. Things to Do with Theo, brought to you by Mountain Dew. Hope to see you.